had an investor buy a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house for $75,000, and they were actually able to convert it into a 3-bedroom, which was huge because the rent went up. So now they're renting it out for $1,200 a month.
We're the Gillen Group. Put your home in the hands of experts. Hey guys, I'm Ryan Gillen with the Gillen Group, team leader here, and I'm here with Kara Jones. She's one of our top agents, helps a lot of investors out in the area. So we're gonna talk about investing in Dayton, Ohio, just as a broad topic, just what it's like investing in Dayton, Ohio, what you should be looking for.
Yeah, so we've actually been getting a lot of people coming in from Florida, Texas, Hawaii, so
Israel,
yeah. So all over the place. And the biggest thing is we have so much opportunity in Dayton, Ohio, and I think that's why a lot of people choose to invest in Dayton, Ohio, and the cost of entry is so low.
Yeah, back in like the 50s and 60s and the 70s as well, a lot of 4 units were built. And so the amount of multi-units that are in the area are really abundant. So, and the barrier of entry is really low. So when the rest of the country are seeing lower cap rates, we're still staying competitive.
For sure.
But a lot of the properties do need to be, a little bit of money put in. They like, people are trying to get 2023 prices with 1990 cabinets is what I always say. So there are some, some things that you need to do to update them, but the ability to buy properties here are very high, just like you were saying.
Yeah, absolutely. Like for an example, I just had an investor buy a 2-bedroom, 1-bathroom house for $75,000, and they were actually able to convert it into a 3-bedroom, which was huge because the rent went up. So now they're renting it out for $1,200 a month, which is awesome. I mean, that cap rate looks great.
Most parts of the country, the BRRRR method is kind of dying. Just the ability to find that property, put some money into it, and then be able to refinance it and get it out. We're still being able to do it here a little bit. Not as much as what we used to be able to do, but like it's still alive. Like it's still, I've done a couple recently as well. So not only are multifamilies great, but some single families are as well, because we do have a lot of brick ranches, 3 bedrooms with the garage for under $200,000. So the barrier of entry is just phenomenally low. People will ask like, what's the market look like in Dayton, and should we be nervous about it at all? And realistically, Dayton is pretty recession-proof in the sense because we have right past Air Force Base, which is fantastic, but we don't have like 3 or 4 businesses that we solely rely on anymore. And so for us, we look at it as if you buy a $200,000 place and the market drops 5%, you now have a $190,000 place. Like, you'll be okay.
Yeah, for sure. And they're putting a lot of money downtown, which is certainly helping too. And the great thing about Dayton is you can do a short-term rental. I mean, those are still pretty popular, and long-term rentals are always going to be successful.
When we're looking at Dayton, and when we say investing in Dayton, we're not just talking about just the downtown area. It's more of like when people say the greater Dayton area. It goes all the way up from Springfield down to like Lebanon, Franklin, Springboro area, Waynesville. So it is a very broad area, and we get a lot of, it's very different than just the downtown area. You've got some farmland, you've got some smaller downtown areas like Miamisburg. So there's plenty of places to invest. It's just not the downtown area, which you got to kind of be careful with the downtown area sometimes because of the historic districts. Which is great that they're in historic districts because they keep them super nice, but at the same time, you have a lot of stipulations that you got to jump through. I do have some in the historic area, but at the same time, like, I try to watch out for investing there too much unless maybe it's a short-term rental. So
it could work out for sure. So Ryan, what is your number one question when you get someone from out of state? What are you asking them when they say they want to invest in Dayton, Ohio?
Okay, so I'm asking them what type of investor do they want to be. Like, we have very, very nice communities, very great places to grow up. Me personally, from the area, I ask them what type of investor they want to be. I mean, because if you go invest in some of the top school systems, like areas with the top school systems, those A locations where the price points are a lot higher, you're probably not going to really see any return on your money. You're just hoping for appreciation. And then there's all the way down to where, like, hey, do you want to invest in some more of the blue collar, low income areas? and see a little bit more cash return, that cash flow is coming in. So we try to find out quickly what type of investor they want to be, and also if they'll be managing the properties themselves, because if they're managing the properties themselves, and make sure that the systems they have in place are going to be able to, if we sell them a 12 unit, they're going to be able to handle it. The single family homes are usually able to do, but so we're trying to figure out what type of investor they want to be, and are they going to be managing the properties themselves.
For sure, because Ohio lease is very different from a Florida lease.
And what's great about Ohio is that I consider Ohio a landlord state, and a lot of the states out there are tenant-based states. What I'm saying is landlords have a lot of rights here. So if tenants don't pay or they trash your place, like, you know, we can get them out very, very quickly and move on and get another person in there. Squatters won't really happen as much in Ohio because it's a landlord state. So it's very, very friendly to come and invest here. For out-of-state investors, it's a comfortable place to put your money.
For sure, for sure.
If you guys do have any more questions when it comes to investing in Dayton, it's very broad. The barrier of entry is really, really low. To getting started is easy. We'll be able to send you properties that day that are available to purchase that will give you a return. So if you do have any questions investing in Dayton, please call Kara or myself. We would love to help you and get you that next property. It could be your first or it could be your 100th, but we're going to keep moving forward.
Thank you.